Morning, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earthwatch, Monday, May 26, 2025. Let's start off our day with taking a look at the sun and our planet. Just a few areas. Sun becoming more active, just having a M2.99 M3 flare, which is either from the departing region here or the incoming large sunspot here. Probably the departing region. No big deal. What is a big deal is that large active region coming in the northeast quadrant of the sun. But what should be watched closely is 3 of the 4 coronal hole openings. 3 of them seem to be merging into one. You see they're starting to bridge together. Very interesting. A few earthquakes of note. One at the end of the Mendocino Ridge going into California. As a result of the tremor, so we had the large grouping of tremors here. Mendocino Ridge coming into California. The largest recently was a 4.4. 4.1. These are normal. These are typical after a tremor event, slow slip tremor event. The tremors. This is a release of the energy. We like these earthquakes here. We like to see them here, as opposed to a larger earthquake here on land. However, over the recent months, they have become more frequent. So our 2 buoys have been reset. The only other earthquake of note is the Arctic Circle. So I already reported the 4s, so we now have a 5.1 shallow depth. A quick check of our heat. Just one oddity on one of the Hawaiian Islands. This one's a solar farm. I do not believe this one is. They have not assigned any information yet. So let's take a look where they are. So this image is from last year. Funny. And our other one up in here. So we'll check back later. Continuing, our jet streams, we're going to start off with the southern hemisphere. Now, before we get into North America, during solar maximum, this is how the jet streams should look. More or less zonal, west to east. There are reports on the internet you can find that the jet streams are now shifting north. So let's take a look at what they're like right now. Not normal. And this is why they can no longer accurately forecast weather. So again, this is not jet stream manipulation. Mankind does not possess the energy requirements to do this. So once again, our magnetic poles used to be here, now heading in this direction. Magnetic pole used to be here, it's now up here. They are merging towards each other in this direction here, and then here, increasing the distance between the two ends of the magnet, which is here. So you have a weaker magnetic field on the opposite side of the magnetic pole convergence, which is the Americas. Weaker field, more cosmic energy coming in. I think that's going to be it. Let's quickly check our sea surface temperatures. Some low pressure systems starting to develop. China Sea, Bay of Bengal. Over Tasmania, working into New Zealand. coming up to Guatemala. Okay, folks, we'll see you later.